Hey, 49ers faithful. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. The San Francisco 49ers stadium erupted in a frenzy as RAHEEM MOSTERT made his triumphant return to the team, and the atmosphere was nothing short of electric. Fans, waving flags and banners, chanted his name with unrelenting passion, a sea of red and gold pulsating with excitement, as if the very heartbeat of the city was synchronized with the rhythm of the stadium. MOSTERT, known for his blistering speed and unstoppable runs, stepped onto the field with a wide smile, clearly moved by the overwhelming reception. The whispers that had been circulating for weeks finally materialized into reality, and the fans' expectations had been surpassed in a way few could have imagined. Analysts and commentators immediately began speculating about how his return could reshape the dynamics of the 49ers' offense, noting that his presence might be the missing spark needed to catapult the team into a new level of competitiveness. Every step he took across the field was met with deafening cheers, camera flashes, and a palpable sense of nostalgia, as if the fans were reliving some of the most iconic moments of his previous tenure. Rumors had swirled about contract negotiations, training camp performances, and Mostert's own desire to come back home. But now all of that speculation had turned into tangible reality, and the entire stadium felt like it was collectively exhaling a long-held breath of anticipation and joy, as though the city itself had been holding its excitement in suspense. The significance of Mostert's return extends far beyond the emotional surge of the fans. It is a strategic masterstroke that the 49ers management clearly orchestrated with precision and foresight. The team's front office had been tight-lipped about the negotiations, fueling an undercurrent of speculation that only intensified with each passing week. Pundits debated endlessly about the impact on the running game, analyzing tape of Mostert's previous seasons and comparing his explosive plays to the current roster's strengths and weaknesses. His unique ability to break through defensive lines with sudden acceleration, paired with his vision on the field, offers the 49ers an offensive threat that few teams can adequately prepare for. Conversations in sport bars, online forums, and social media platforms lit up like wildfire, with fans dissecting every potential scenario, imagining Mostert powering through defenders in pivotal moments and reshaping the playoff picture entirely. Even casual followers of the NFL could sense that something significant had occurred, as Mostert's name dominated trending topics, sports podcasts, and highlight reels within hours of the announcement. His reintroduction not only energized the home crowd, but also sent ripples of apprehension and intrigue through rival teams, signaling that the 49ers were preparing to make a statement in the league. Amid the celebration and speculation, the narrative of Mostert's comeback began to intertwine with the broader story of the 49ers' aspirations, blending nostalgia, anticipation, and strategy into a perfect storm that captured the imagination of football enthusiasts nationwide. The palpable energy surrounding Mostert's return was complemented by an impressive show of visual and auditory spectacle inside the stadium, transforming a routine team event into a full-fledged celebration. Giant screens flashed highlights of his previous career moments, each play eliciting a roar from the crowd as if reliving the joy in real time. Pyrotechnics and coordinated lighting effects accentuated his entrance, turning the field into a theater of athleticism and fan devotion, and creating a visual memory that would be replayed countless times in highlight reels and social media posts. Interviews with fans revealed tears, laughter, and a sense of communal triumph, with many describing the moment as transcending sports, becoming instead a shared cultural event that united the city. Merchandise booths sold out of jerseys and memorabilia, reflecting the overwhelming desire of supporters to commemorate the occasion, and the buzz extended far beyond the stadium walls as news outlets, bloggers, and social media influencers amplified the story to a national audience. Even former players and coaches weighed in, praising the team's decision and speculating on how Mostert's presence could influence draft strategies, play calling, and locker room dynamics. The stadium, filled to capacity, became a microcosm of the larger sports world, a nexus where passion, memory, and forward-looking excitement converge in a way that few sporting events achieve, making Mostert's return an unforgettable spectacle that will be remembered for years to come. Beyond the spectacle and celebration, the implications of Mostert's return resonate deeply with the team's tactical ambitions and broader season goals, suggesting that the 49ers are positioning themselves for a high-stakes campaign. Coaches began hinting at integrating Mostert into a redesigned offensive scheme, emphasizing his agility, speed, and ability to read defenses in real time. Analysts speculated that his presence might alleviate pressure from other key offensive players, creating a balanced and unpredictable attack capable of overwhelming rival defenses. The coaching staff's subtle smiles and strategic discussions in press conferences fueled further speculation about upcoming game plans, while insiders whispered about the intensity of training sessions designed to optimize Mostert's integration into the team. Fans, meanwhile, were quick to debate the potential playoff impact, theorizing that his explosive style could transform close games into decisive victories and elevate the team's standing in critical matchups. Social media chatter became a platform for heated debates and enthusiastic predictions, blending hope, anticipation, and tactical analysis into a whirlwind of public excitement. Mostert's return, therefore, is not merely a sentimental homecoming. It represents a calculated enhancement of the team's capabilities, merging emotion and strategy in a manner that could redefine the trajectory of the 49ers season, leaving both fans and opponents eager to witness the unfolding story on the field. Everywhere one looked, the narrative of Mostert's return intertwined with personal stories, city pride, and fan culture, creating a phenomenon that transcended mere sport. Local businesses displayed banners, cafes streamed games, and community events were organized to celebrate the return of a beloved player, illustrating how sports can unify a city in a way few other forces can. Fans shared personal anecdotes about their first memories of Mostert's plays, recounting tailgate traditions, game day rituals, and even life-changing moments inspired by his performances. Media outlets amplified these stories, creating a mosaic of human connection centered around athletic excellence, perseverance, and loyalty. Podcasts dedicated entire episodes to exploring his journey, from early career struggles to triumphs with the 49ers, blending narrative storytelling with statistical analysis, while social media threads became repositories of both humor and heartfelt tributes. The city, once again, had a common cause to rally around, and the emotional impact of Mostert's return extended far beyond touchdowns or yards gained. It became a symbol of resilience, community, and shared excitement. The discussion shifted fluidly between the tactical implications on the field and the deeply personal resonance of his presence, emphasizing how sports narratives often operate simultaneously on multiple levels, blending drama, strategy, and culture in ways that continually captivate audiences and deepen their emotional investment in the team's journey. Speculation about the ripple effects of Mostert's return quickly spread beyond the stadium, capturing the attention of sports analysts, rival teams, and even casual fans curious about the unfolding drama. Betting markets adjusted their odds, reflecting anticipated improvements in offensive performance and team cohesion, while fantasy football players scrambled to recalibrate their lineups in response to the news. Trade rumors and roster speculation intensified as teams evaluated their defensive strategies against the renewed threat posed by Mostert's explosive capabilities. Analysts dissected film, considering how his unique style could exploit weaknesses in opposing defenses, while coaches publicly praised his professionalism, athleticism, and leadership qualities. Social media buzzed with highlights, memes, and tactical debates, demonstrating the wide-ranging impact of a single player's movement within a team and illustrating how sports narratives now unfold in real time across multiple platforms, creating a feedback loop of excitement, analysis, and rumor. In essence, Mostert's return ignited a multi-dimensional wave of attention that spanned from the streets of San Francisco to the offices of NFL analysts, reinforcing the idea that some moments in sports transcend the ordinary, becoming cultural touchstones whose influence extends far beyond the field of play, and setting the stage for what promises to be a season full of intrigue, energy, and electrifying competition. The conversation around Raheem Mostert's return to the 49ers quickly evolved into a whirlwind of speculation, as insiders hinted at behind-the-scenes negotiations that might have shaped the final deal, creating a sense of intrigue almost cinematic in scale. Fans and pundits alike began piecing together timelines, contract rumors, and training camp insights, trying to uncover how this homecoming had been orchestrated so seamlessly. Discussions ranged from salary cap maneuvering to Mostert's personal motivations, blending hard analysis with the human element of ambition, loyalty, and legacy. Social media exploded with theories, each more elaborate than the last, as fans debated whether this move signaled a long-term commitment or a short-term tactical advantage aimed at immediate playoff success. Analysts speculated about the ripple effects on other positions, suggesting that his presence could influence play calling, defensive matchups, and even the mental approach of teammates and rivals. Sports talk shows dedicated entire segments to examining film clips, projecting how Mostert's explosive runs could alter defensive schemes, while hashtags praising his return trended nationwide. The city itself seemed to pulse with anticipation, local media framing the story as a narrative of redemption, nostalgia, and hope, while rival teams quietly recalculated strategies, recognizing that the 49ers had just added a potent variable to an already formidable equation. The return of Mostert thus became more than just a player signing. It was a catalyst for discussion, strategy, and collective imagination that extended far beyond the confines of Levi's Stadium. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Even beyond the tactical and fan-driven excitement, the story of Mostert's return tapped into the broader cultural phenomenon of athletes as symbols of resilience and city pride, creating a narrative that resonated across multiple dimensions. Local communities, sports bars, and online forums became gathering points for debates, celebrations, and storytelling, reflecting the way a single player's movements can shape the social fabric of a city. Fans shared anecdotes about the impact of his career, from miraculous touchdown runs to game-winning performances, highlighting how athletic achievements become intertwined with personal and communal memories. Merchandise sales skyrocketed, not just for jerseys, but for memorabilia that commemorated his return, signaling an economic ripple effect fueled by emotional investment. Media outlets, from traditional newspapers to digital platforms, framed the event as a landmark moment, blending statistical analysis with human interest angles, creating a multi-layered narrative that appealed to both the analytical and emotional sensibilities of the audience. Podcasts dissected his past performances and projected future potential, while video content celebrated the spectacle of the return itself, turning the story into a multi-platform media phenomenon. The cultural resonance of Mostert's return thus extended beyond wins and losses, emphasizing how sports can unify, inspire, and generate narratives that are simultaneously local and national, blending entertainment, emotion, and analysis into a continuous cycle of attention and anticipation. Rumors surrounding Mostert's impact on team dynamics fueled heated debates among analysts, fans, and former players, each offering interpretations that range from strategic genius to sentimental appeal. The coaching staff's approach to reintegrating him sparked speculation about whether the offense would shift toward a more run-heavy system or adopt hybrid strategies to maximize his speed and agility. Video breakdowns highlighted his ability to change plays in real time, dodge defenders, and exploit small openings, prompting comparisons to some of the most iconic running backs in NFL history. Social media threads became a vibrant mix of excitement and debate, as supporters envisioned thrilling plays, potential playoff dominance, and the psychological effect on opposing teams, while skeptics question durability and fit within evolving schemes. Insider whispers suggested that locker room morale had soared, with teammates inspired by MOSTERT's return and motivated to elevate their own performance, creating an atmosphere of renewed energy and determination. Meanwhile, rival teams quietly adjusted their scouting reports, analyzing tape and preparing contingency strategies to neutralize what had suddenly become a significant offensive threat. In essence, the rumor mill transformed into a multi-layered narrative, blending tactical speculation, fan enthusiasm, and the emotional resonance of a city united behind a returning hero, illustrating the complexity and richness of sports storytelling that unfolds both on and off the field. The timing of MOSTERT's comeback also played a key role in intensifying the drama, as the 49ers entered critical stages of the season where momentum and morale could determine playoff outcomes. Analysts speculated that his presence could inject immediate confidence into high-pressure games, while also forcing rival defenses to reconsider established strategies and adjust in real time. Sports talk shows highlighted the psychological dimension, suggesting that defenders who had previously faced MOSTERT might experience heightened anxiety or anticipation, subtly altering their performance. Fans eagerly debated hypothetical matchups, imagining highlight reel runs, game-changing touchdowns, and the strategic flexibility afforded to the coaching staff. Insider sources hinted at rigorous training protocols designed to ensure MOSTERT's integration into the playbook while preserving his explosive physical condition, balancing long-term sustainability with immediate impact. The combination of tactical innovation, psychological pressure on opponents, and fan-driven enthusiasm created a perfect storm of narrative tension, ensuring that every upcoming game would be viewed through the lens of his return. The stadium itself became a symbol of this anticipation, a venue where history, strategy, and emotion converged, amplifying the collective experience of spectators who were eager to witness whether this homecoming could redefine the team's trajectory and perhaps leave a lasting imprint on the season's storylines. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.